When night falls and the world sinks into silence, your soul still lies restless, drifting between the present and memories long past. There are nights you barely recognize yourself, as pain silently creeps into every fiber of your heart like a fog. You asked, "Lord, where are you? Why are you silent when I need you most?" And in that very moment, when despair seemed absolute, a soft light appeared, gentle as the breath of dawn, not dazzling, not loud. That light was me, the one who watches every beat of your heart, who listens to each silent sigh in the night. You are not alone. You have never been abandoned. When you collapsed in the chaos of life, when your mind was clouded by the storm, I sent angels to surround you. Though your eyes couldn't see them, though your ears couldn't hear them, my hand was there, on your shoulder, lifting the weight of sorrows unspoken. When your heart was empty and your faith washed away like foam on a tidal wave, that was the moment I planted a new seed, one of eternal hope. It did not bloom the same day, but it rooted quietly, through endurance, through tears, and through the prayers you thought went unheard. My beloved, know this: every moment of sorrow is not punishment, but an invitation to know me in a new and deeper way. I am not merely the Lord of sunny days. I am the one who walks with you through the storm. You don't need to be strong. You just need to be real. I saw every time you forced a smile through your brokenness. I witnessed your trembling steps when you no longer wanted to move forward. And it was in those moments, when you fell at the crossroads burying your face in your shaking hands, that I came. I sat beside you, quietly, without a word, just being there with you. I do not come to solve everything instantly. I come to show you. Pain cannot destroy you. It only breaks the ground so new life may rise. There are times when you think I have left, that you can no longer hear me as you once did. Your prayers feel like they rise and disappear. Your hopes quietly fade. Everything becomes vague, as if I have vanished from your life. But my child, I have not gone. I am calling you into a deeper place, a place not found in outer noise, but in the inner echo of the Spirit. I am drawing you to a place where only silence is holy enough for me to whisper. If you are always caught in the clamor of the world, if your mind is always drawn to the noise of life, how will you ever hear me? Can you see it? The strongest people are often those who were once broken. The most holy were once the most lost. And the souls that shine brightest are those who have walked through the darkest night. I do not need your perfection. I need your authenticity. With all your weakness, chaos, and desire to be loved. That is where I can begin my miracle. Let your heart be soft soil. Don't resist me. Don't keep trying alone. For I am not seeking the mighty. I am seeking hearts that know how to break, so I may heal them. In the stillness, listen. I am calling you. Not with a loud voice, but with a gentle breeze. Not through dazzling wonders, but through quiet presence. You will realize I am not far. I am in the ordinary, in a kind stranger's glance, a cup of warm tea in the morning, the first rain of the season, and the forgiveness that expects nothing in return. I am the God who dwells in the midst of life. There are seasons in your life that are not about blossoming or harvesting. They are wilderness seasons, dry, empty, seemingly endless. The promises you once held on to seem forgotten. The doors you waited for remain closed. Each day feels like a test of your faith. But my beloved, it is in the wilderness where I train quiet warriors. In places unseen, I do what cannot be done in crowds, not because I hide you, but because I build you in secret, so that when I reveal you, nothing can shake you. Look at Moses, David, Joseph. All went through the wilderness before stepping into destiny. No one escapes the solitude that comes with being chosen, and so it is with you. I chose you, before you were even formed in your mother's womb. You think my silence is distance, but silence is love's greatest teacher. I want you to walk not by feelings but by faith, not by what you see, but by trusting that I never stop working. As long as you breathe, I am still writing your story. Even when you don't see my hand, believe that I am still writing. Every letter, every line, every chapter, not missing a single tear. I know you're tired. I know your feet tremble. But keep walking. Even one small step. I will strengthen you. And one day, you will look back and see. It was the wilderness that taught you to hear me the clearest. You thought when the light faded, hope disappeared. You thought when all doors closed, the path had ended. But I say this, in the dark, I open doors no one else can see. These doors do not clang open. They open silently, just as I transform your heart from within. Not loudly, not suddenly. Only the Almighty is patient enough to wait for you to grow in silence. Do not fear the dark. It's where your eyes are trained to see what others overlook. You will learn to recognize my voice not through external signs, but through inward assurance. Every closed door was to protect you, and my door, always open, is not for the hurried, but for the faithful. You prayed for healing, but I long to heal not just your body, but your soul. Where wounds run so deep, even you forget they're there. I do not erase scars, I make them speak. Speak of your survival. Speak of your victory. Speak of my grace that was enough even in your brokenness. Nothing is wasted in my kingdom, not even tears. Every drop is kept in my golden jar, every sob recorded in my heart. One day, these scars will be signs to others of how deeply you were loved. You will become a living testimony of love that never left. I have seen every tear fall, not one was missed. Not one dropped unnoticed. Your pain is not invisible to me. Even when no one else saw you crying behind closed doors, I was there, counting each one. You thought your tears were weakness, but they are prayers. They rise to me as incense. They water the seeds of your calling. I collect them, not to keep your sorrow, but to redeem it. For every tear, I will bring forth joy. Not surface-level happiness, but joy rooted deep, unwavering even in the storm. Let them fall, my child, and when you run out of tears, I will be your comfort. Before the world called you anything, before labels, wounds, roles, I called you by name. You are not a mistake, not forgotten, not lost in the crowd. You are seen, known, cherished. When others speak carelessly, when you define yourself by failure, hear me again, you are mine. No one can steal the name I gave you. It's etched in my hand, in my book, in my heart. There are days you feel like you're suffocating, under the weight of expectations, regret, confusion. You hold your breath, waiting for a sign, a break, a rescue. So breathe, beloved. Inhale my peace. Exhale the fear. Let every breath remind you, you are still here, still chosen, still loved. My spirit is breath, holy, gentle, and enough. You don't need to have all the answers. Just breathe, and let me fill you again. What you lost was not the end. What was taken will not define your life. I am the God who restores, fully, tenderly, beautifully. You may not get back exactly what you lost, but I promise I will give you more peace, more strength, more clarity, more purpose. Even the wasted years, I redeem them. What was broken, I rebuild stronger. What was stolen, I return with interest. Hold on. Your restoration is nearer than you think. When you've reached the end of your strength, when your hope feels like ash, when your hands are empty and your soul is tired, look up. That is where I begin. I am not waiting for your perfection. I am not moved by polished prayers. I am drawn to the raw, the honest, the broken. Bring me your nothing, and I will give you everything. Not all at once, but enough for the next step. My grace flows best where pride has faded. My miracles come where surrender lives. I am not looking for performance. I am looking for your heart. You whisper, I am not good enough. but I never asked you to be. My love is not earned, it is given. Not because you deserve it, but because I am love itself. Don't measure yourself by the world's standards. I see your worth not in perfection, but in your willingness to come close. When shame screams loud, let my voice be louder. You are forgiven. You are chosen. You are mine. You are not what you've done. You are who I say you are. The world offers peace that depends on circumstances. But I give peace that defies logic, peace that holds you steady in the chaos. This peace won't always take away the storm, but it will keep you anchored within it. It's not passive, it's powerful. It silences fear not by removing it, but by overwhelming it with my presence. Rest in me. I am your peace. You've been waiting, hoping, aching for a love that stays. And I say this, love will find you, but not just any love. My love through those I send. Not everyone is meant to walk with you forever, but I will send someone who reflects me, who doesn't need to fix you, but will walk beside you as I work in you. The one I send will not label you or withdraw when you need time. They will be a witness, and true witnesses don't need to do much, just remain faithful. You want to make a big difference, but don't despise small beginnings. I do great things through tiny seeds, a gentle word, a quiet prayer, a faithful step. These are the bricks of eternal impact. You don't have to move mountains. You just need to be faithful with the stone in your hand. I will do the lifting. You've wandered. You've tried your own path. But deep down, you've always longed for something more, something real. Come home, beloved. Not to rules, not to religion, but to relationship. I don't ask you to clean up before coming. Just come. As you are. I'm not waiting to punish you. I'm waiting to embrace you. Your return has been my desire all along. Welcome home. There are moments when nothing makes sense. Prayers seem unanswered, doors remain closed, and the silence is deafening. But know this. Confusion is not absence. I am still present, still good, still sovereign. You don't need to understand to trust me. You just need to lean in when logic fails. I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm asking you to walk with me. Faith is not knowing the outcome. Faith is knowing I hold the outcome. You've made mistakes. You've fallen. But failure is not final. Don't believe the lie that your story is over. If you're still breathing, I'm still working. I redeem, I restore, I rebuild. The world may write you off, but I write new beginnings. Get up, beloved. There is more ahead. So much more. You don't need strength for tomorrow. You only need grace for today, and I give it, fresh, every morning. Enough for this hour, this breath, this battle. Don't carry what isn't yours yet. Stay in the now. I will meet you here, with exactly what you need. My grace is not delayed. It is always on time. You don't need strength for tomorrow. You only need grace for today, and I give it, fresh, every morning. Enough for this hour, this breath, this battle. Don't carry what isn't yours yet. Stay in the now. I will meet you here, with exactly what you need. My grace is not delayed. It is always on time. When you're lost, I find you. When you're weary, I carry you. When you're afraid, I defend you. I am not a distant God. I am your shepherd. I walk with you through valleys and lead you beside still waters. I know your name. I know your need. I know your heart. With me, you lack nothing. You think you must be whole to be useful. But I use the broken. I use scarred hands to heal. I use tear-streaked faces to comfort. I use trembling voices to speak truth. Your weakness does not disqualify you. It reveals my power. You don't have to wait to be ready. You just have to be willing. You feel overlooked, forgotten, invisible. But I see what others miss. I see your late-night prayers. I see the kindness you give when no one is watching. I see the courage it takes to keep going. You are not hidden from me. You are deeply known and fully seen. What man overlooks, I honor. What man forgets, I remember. In my eyes, you are never invisible. You want answers. You want to see the full picture now. But trust isn't about seeing. It's about surrendering. I unfold things slowly with purpose, not to frustrate you, but to form you. Every delay is preparing you. Every silence is stretching you. Every closed door is protecting you. You may not understand today, but one day you'll look back and thank me. You're weary from the battle, fighting for your peace, your dreams, your loved ones. But I am the Lord of hosts, and I do not lose. Let me fight for you. You need only to be still. I will go before you. I will guard behind you. I will stand beside you. Victory is mine, and because you are mine, it is yours too. Every pain, every heartbreak, every detour, I use it all. In my hands, nothing is wasted. I weave all things, even your mistakes, into something beautiful. Don't rush the process. Trust the artist. I am creating a masterpiece, and you are part of it. When you feel like you're not enough for your family, your calling, your dreams, remember this. I am enough. My strength is enough for your weakness. My grace is enough for your past. My love is enough for your emptiness. Stop trying to be everything. Let me be everything. People may leave. Some will not understand your heart. Others will not stay when the road gets hard, but I will never walk away from you. Even when you question me, doubt me, push me away, I remain. I'm not like them. I'm not here because of what you do for me. I'm here because of who I am. My love is not temporary. It's eternal. This storm, though fierce, is not forever. It may howl, shake, and rage, but it will not break you. I am in the storm with you. And when the skies clear, you will see how deeply rooted I made you. You are not being destroyed. You are being shaped. Hold tight. The sun is coming. There's more in you than what you see now. More strength, more purpose, more beauty. You were not created to just survive. You were made to shine, to love, to build, to soar. Let go of what keeps you small. Step into the identity I placed in you. The world needs who you truly are. When everything shifts, people, plans, emotions, know this. I do not change. I am your constant, your anchor, your unshakable rock. Cling to me, not the outcomes. Build on me, not on sand. Storms may come, but you will not be swept away. It's not over, not even close. Just because the chapter hurts doesn't mean the book is done. I am still writing, still redeeming, still unfolding beauty from the ashes. Trust the pen in my hand. Your story will declare my glory. Through your worst days, I stayed. Through your silence, I listened. Through your rebellion, I waited. My love never left. It never will. You may run, you may hide, but you will never outdistance my grace. I loved you then. I love you now, and I will love you into forever. You are mine. You feel behind, like you're late to your purpose, like others are running ahead while you struggle to crawl. But I know your pace. I'm not rushing you. I'm not comparing you. I'm walking with you. You are not delayed. You are being developed. My timing is perfect, and so is my path for you. Your past does not disqualify your future. I specialize in fresh starts. With me, there's always a new beginning. No matter how many times you've fallen, I'm not keeping count. I'm extending grace. Today can be day one. Take my hand. Let's begin again. You may not speak of it. You may smile on the outside, but I see the war within. The anxiety, the fears, the exhaustion you hide. And I say this: you are not weak for struggling. You are strong for standing. I am fighting with you, even in the silence. You are not randomly created. You are not an accident. You are a design, a calling, a purpose wrapped in skin. I chose you with intention. I assigned you with destiny. There is a reason you are here, a reason you are still breathing, and I will complete what I started in you. People will disappoint. Circumstances will shift, but I remain. Let me be your source, not just of strength, but of identity, joy, and peace. Stop running dry trying to fill from broken wells. Come to me, and you will never thirst again. I know you're tired of waiting. For answers, for change, for the breakthrough. But waiting with me is never wasted. In the waiting, I am growing you, deepening your roots, preparing the way. When the time is right, I will move suddenly. Until then, trust the slow work of grace. No distance is too great, no pit is too deep, no past is too dark. You are never too far from my reach. I will climb into the valley to find you. I will light up the night to rescue you. Come home. I am here. Every tear you sow in prayer, every act of obedience that costs you, every sacrifice made in secret, it will bear fruit. You may not see it yet, but the harvest is coming. What you sow in tears, you will reap in joy. Keep going. You're closer than you think. You expect me in miracles, but I also move in the mundane. I'm in the laundry piles, the traffic jams, the messy rooms and busy mornings. I am not just the God of mountaintops. I am the God of daily life. Invite me into the ordinary. I will meet you there. When life unravels, when the ground shakes, when nothing feels steady, remember, you are held by hands that formed galaxies, by arms that carried the cross, by love that will not let go. You are not falling apart, you are falling into grace, and I will never drop you.